Hello, this is David from MPJA. I'm here to answer one of our most frequently asked questions about these flexible LED strips, how to cut and connect to them. So it's relatively simple and straightforward. Just give you a quick tour. As you can see, we sell many different colors. By far the most popular is the cool white. And of those we sell a encapsulated version, which is encapsulated with a PVC plastic, which gives it an IP65 rating. That is splash proof, not waterproof. So that's a very important distinction to make, that you can not mount these underwater. And then we have a unencapsulated version, which is just the LED itself mounted onto the flexible circuit board. Okay. Now, on each one of these, about every 5 centimeters to 2 inches, there are little cut lines. Now, you can only cut them at those points, no other point. If you cut it outside of that, those LEDs just won't work. Okay, so all you need to do is find out, measure your length, get the closest 2 inches, find a little spot, and take a pair of cutters, scissors, and right along the line, cut. It's easy as that. Then you need to take a sharp knife and about 1/8 of an inch back. You need to cut a little over halfway through it. You need to be careful not to cut the circuit board, but you need to definitely score it well. And be sure you cut on something that you don't mind getting score marks. All right, then take it and simply fold it in half, and with your fingernail, if you're lucky, you can get it in one shot, one good piece, and fairly close. Oop, what left there? One little piece hanging on. Okay. And what you do is you can now have access to the copper solder pads. You lay it out on your little board here. I like to use a stepper motor to hold it down in place. Next thing you need to do is you need to make sure where the polarity is, because that's very, very important. On this one, there's a little spot that says plus 12V, that's your positive red wire, and a very faint minus for your ground or your black wire. Then take your solder station, and I like to start off at a very low temperature just because you can very easily melt these little copper solder pads. So you want to start off with a low temperature. And just put a little dab of solder on each one. There we go. Okay, that's the hard part. Now I'm going to use a 9-volt battery snap just because it's readily available. Once again, you got to check your polarity. The red's on this side, so I take my red wire, positive. Oops. Take my soldering iron. And it bounces out. There we go. Give it a moment to cool. Now take my black wire. Give it a moment to cool. Okay. And that's it. Even though this is 12 volts DC, it will run off on a little 9-volt battery just to show you. There you go. That's your strip working. And just for quick visual reference, if you do cut it in between, that section just simply doesn't work. Okay, and that's, once you're at that point, you can either hook up a DC power jack, or you can use these are very popular. They just use screw terminals so you don't have to solder, and you're ready to go. Now you see how easy it is to do. Let's get started on some projects. All right, see you next time.